We are witnessing history in the making. EUS solo queue prodigy MagiFelix is about to break 2000 LP for the first time ever in the Western scene. 2000 LP has never been achieved. It has been achieved on the Chinese Super Server, some people may think. The difference is the Chinese Super Server doesn't have low elo, so the top elos are able to skew out and the LP gains are able to continue into the high ladders. In normal Western servers, it bottlenecks out. The LP gains he gets is plus 12, minus 21. You have to understand, imagine trying to climb with plus 12, minus 21, but also the system is giving you the shittest teams possible because you have so much LP. The enemy team is going to have an extra 1000 LP on your team spread out between the players. So you have to be that bloody good in order to climb this high, and MagiFelix has done it. How has he done it? Karma. He's only playing Karma. He's figured out what I guess nobody else could figure out, and that is Karma with Moonstone Rush is completely broken. The runes, the settings, we'll talk about in-game, guys, but I guarantee you, me and you can abuse this strategy to climb several divisions within the next week or two before I think this is going to be nerfed. So let's jump onto the Rift and break down how we can abuse this in our own games and climb some free divisions. Jumping onto the Rift now, the rune page in the bottom left, you go Summon Airy, Mana Flow, Transcendence, Gathering Storm. The secondaries is very important. You need to be going Revitalize. It gives you 5% extra heal and shielding power. Now, when you synergize this with Moonstone, which is going to be giving you more healing and shielding on top of that, and with every extra item, the Mythic passive giving you more healing, you will see why in this game later on, how much AoE healing and shielding that Karma can provide to a team fight. She sits in the middle, shields all the low health enemies, and they get just 1k shields and heals to full health. It doesn't make sense. I think there's something wrong with it, and MagiFelix has identified it, and he's abusing it. MagiFelix in Season 12 has stepped away from carries. He has said to himself, mid and top lane are more so for facilitating the carries in the team, and he gets a much higher win rate in doing so. You don't need to be playing crazy champions. You don't need to be playing 1v9 Qiyana. You can just play Karma. You can play Zilean, support your jungle and your bot lane, and you should come away with the win. Hopefully, you're going to get an engaged support. The best way... Oh, Fnatic Killer saying is the same. Rakan, Leona, Rel, Blitzcrank, Nautilus. If you're able to synergize and engage support with a support champion like Karma in the mid-top lane, and then really prioritize around the carries of the team, it's going to be a free win. It genuinely just makes sense at the moment to pick champions like this and play very safe. You do not make mistakes. MagiFelix averages 5 KDA a game because he doesn't make the mistakes. He doesn't have bad games because he doesn't take the risks. You can see the Karma laning. It's simple. Karma laning is just weave the autos with the Summon Airy. As he actually weaves a lot of... Dude, nice little trade here. And I would recommend running Ignite. You can see here. Sometimes people run Teleport. In your solo queue games, guys, just run something that you can consistently use correctly. I talk about this a lot. You will not climb if you're inconsistent. To get the most consistency, play the same champions with the same builds, with the same runes, game in and game out, until you feel comfortable as ever. Then, maybe you can start shifting things out with new champs, new builds, new strats. Until then, you play the same goddamn champion with the same build and runes until you feel so confident you can play with your eyes shut. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you're going to start climbing. It's not hard to climb. People get lazy. People start playing all different champions. They try out new stupid builds. They bloody start Corrupting Pot, then Doran's Ring, then they start a tier. They can't CS. They don't know what's going on. The trading numbers are all different. Get everything to the same. Get comfortable. And you'll climb. It's the purpose of this channel, really, just to help people climb. And hopefully some of you guys are doing well this season. I've had a couple of DMs. Mostly my DMs are full of hate messages when I do a video on like Qiyana and someone's Qiyana griefs their games. But some people have reached out and said I've helped them in a way, which is nice. As Hill is saying, roams mid, Rel gets the count. This is perfect. Humongous Dongus. I wonder what that's in reference to. As the Rel will help shove in the mid lane. Nice little CS lead here for Magi. And he'll head back to base soon and pick up his, what is it called? The Spangled Glass Banner? The Mirror of Spangledness? You know the item. And make his way towards the Moonstone. Bro, he's just absolutely manhandling the Akali. Akali has TP though, so...
First blood.
Double kill over to blue side. Akali has TP, so you're in a bit of a predicament. I would Q. I'm gonna try and rotate across to the Hecarim here. Hecarim might... Ooh! Nice job. Hecarim gets the kill back. And people complain to me. They're like, Drew, I can't play support champions in low elo. I have to carry. My carries suck. Dude, come on now. Don't be absolutely goddamn ridiculous. Do you think an AoE shielding and healing bot is going to be bad for your lower elo teammates because they can't carry? Don't die. Save their goddamn lives. And don't tilt. Don't be positive. Bring them up rather than bring them down. League of Legends, man. It's a game. It's a children's game. And children's play it. Even adults. But they act like children. We know what they're like. If you're able to be the tilt-proof player on each and every game, over the course of 1,000,000 games, you're going to win an extra 100,000 because you're tilt-proof. You're the one person tilt-proof consistently. Magifelix doesn't type. Not tilt-proof. Sorry. Never tilts. Magifelix is the epitome of a perfect solo queue player mentally. Anyone who's played with him in EUS knows. Never FF. Calm individual. As he's actually perfect CSing this game. 62 at 6 minutes. What's he sitting on? 1,800 gold already. Jesus Christ. I wish I could CS like this. Head back in. Get the Lucidity Boots. Get the Kindle Gem. Focus. And this is hopefully how a lot of your games start. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Allows your carries to start... Oh, it's Zookill in the top lane, by the way. The Yone. I'm a Shelby on the Yasuo in response. Two brothers. Play towards your jungle in the early game. Be very calm and consistent. If your jungle gets into 2v2, run across. Hopefully you can get Prio because Karma actually has very good Prio in the lane. Now, if you've never played Karma before, essentially the ultimate you can get at level 1. And all it does is you click the R, as Lee Sin. All you do is click the R and then click the spell that you want to empower. So when you empower a Q, the second Q. So if you power Q, it's going to detonate and there's going to be a little bit on the ground. If they stay around, they're going to get hit by the second. The W, guys, the W is going to be healing you a shit ton if you can maintain the tether. And then the E, instead of being single target, it's going to be an AoE E. And that's what you're going to be using for all your team fights. There's too many lower elo players. They play Karma, right? They get into the middle of a team fight and they start doing empowered Qs and empowered W. Dude. Drop the ego, just empower E, AoE shield. The value on it is just, it just mathematically doesn't make sense. You get too much value. Put an AoE shield out, get speed. As this blue side team is coming away with a little bit of a lead. We do have carries. Hecarim's tempo is quite nice. It's poor Akali. I really don't think she's going to be able to get anything done. W Lance. Moves up. Has Ignite. He pops it. Gonna give Vision. Hecarim. Ultimates in. Magifelix grabs a kill. Bob's your uncle. It's so cringe how it's like... There was this Janna top, now it's this Karma. These supports are just kind of taking over because... The game doesn't need more damage. Your teams have plenty of damage. And if you can negate the enemy team's damage, your team has enough to sustain. You'll win the team fight. So all you do is play for the team fights, play for the objectives with Karma, and you win. You never die. Like, it sounds so easy to say. It sounds so easy to do. Ooh. Gets the mirror. What is it called? Bandle Glass Mirror. 20 AP, 10 haste, 50 base mana regen. I guess we're back into the lane now. And I was watching his game earlier. He was one game off hitting 2000 LP flat. He played it perfectly, but he got a little bit griefed. I think he lost minus 21, then he lost another one, another 21. Gotta win 2 for every 1 you lose, which kind of sucks, but you don't get handed free LP. And people were kind of telling me, oh, 2000 LP has already been achieved, Drew. 2000 LP, Chinese super server. You cannot compare the Chinese super server. Beautiful Yasuo kill. You cannot compare the Chinese super server to other servers because when you go on the Chinese super server, right, it's players that have already gotten high elo and their counts have prefix a little bit high MMR. So the server deletes like iron, like the lower elos. So the higher brackets are able to... The whole elo system is constructed to balance like perfectly, but on a super server where there's no, it kind of shifts its way up. So you're able to get those 2300 LP players or whatever it is crazy in the super server. And there's not as many players either on the super server, right? So you cannot compare. Ali goes to the roam. Magifelix on a hard shove mid through. Ali gets the kill from the roam. I think he's just going to try and grab some plates for himself. Man, this guy's just been mid lane like a rock, hasn't he? You don't want to be versing Hylissang's Rakan, I'll tell you this much. Team's still really far behind. They're going to need a team fight with the Hecarim and the Karma to win. Ward there, buddy. And he's just being unrelenting in these shoves. Probably hasn't missed a minion. And I think at the moment I'm pretty happy with the meta. There's a lot of diversity, dude. Ahri is back in meta. You can go these supportive styles like the Karma, like the Seraphine. You can go for a more supportive style. You can go for a hyper carry. You can play Kiana, and then if the enemy team has hyper shielding, you can go Serpent's Fang. I feel like the game, people complain a lot, but I feel like the game at the moment, there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of counterbalance to things that are broken. And there's definitely ways into the game where you can bring it out. There's a lot of like, there's Chemtech, Putrefy, Oblivion Orb, all these type of things where you're able to prevent healing. I think Riot's done a pretty good job with build diversity. You'll meme on them quite a lot. So anyways, we finally get our mythic. It's called a Moonstone Renewer. 40 AP, 200 health, 20 haste. Now, the passive, here we go. When affecting champions with attacks or abilities in combat, restore 70 health to the most wounded nearby ally with a 2-second cooldown. Each second spent in combat with the champions increase your heal and shield power by 7%, up to a maximum of 35%. So remember, we have Revitalize, which gains 5% heal and shield power. And then heals and shields you cast or receive are 10% stronger on 40% low allies. And then you're going to be having the Starlit Grace stacking maximum. Then grants all legendary items 10 health increase to Starlit Grace's heal with all legendary item. Do you understand now? He stalls out team fights. He shields his team. He puts a little bit of damage out. And he just puts 1k shields and heals everybody full. And all he does is never die, never make mistakes, and just plays team fights with AoE E. Is it broken? Yes, it is broken. I've done the maths. It's broken. Why Karma mid and why not Karma support? You can play Karma support, but you don't get the gold income fast enough. You don't get all of the items, which is obviously going to be giving you more of those mythic passive, those legendary coming in, to increase that passive of the heal to your allies. So essentially, yes, Karma support's still strong, but Karma solo lane with all the levels and the gold income is amplified. It's better. And because it's so strong, I mean, obviously when you have more gold, it's even stronger. So Karma, guys, at the moment, honestly, you could probably do this strategy on something like Lulu as well, and Seraphine. Any type of shielding and healing champion. The thing about Karma is you got that AoE E. That huge 5-man shield you give in team fights, and you just outlast the opponents. It just makes me sick to watch it. Like, hats off to the guy. Sure, he's abusing it, getting high elo. So Akali looks for the all-in. He might be able to get this. We have to flash. I think we're gonna die. Oh my god. No shot. No shot. Oh my god. We've already got 671 bonus healing and shielding. I'm gonna keep tabs on this for you guys to show how goddamn OP this item is. You'll see it mainly during these big team fights. To kill. He's gonna go down. Next up, gets the Oblivion Orb, gets another Bandle Glass Mirror. And I think around about the mid game, so around about here with, I mean, as soon as you get the Moonstone, just group. You literally just group up with your team. Here we go. Karma Gaming. Look how he plays these fights. He plays these fights pretty far back. And he's just going to try and keep on healing and shielding his team. And I reckon he should be getting more, a Dark Seal or so. Going to be helping him out a lot. Extra 500 healing. Bonus healing shielding up to 1,000 now. 17 minutes in. This gets over 10,000, guys. It's crazy. Just play the fight smart. Sit on the back lines. Do not take an aggressive position. Do not frontline. Sit on the back with your carries. But sit further back in a safer position so you never die. It's easy. Hey. If you're bronze, go and do this and get gold. Quickly. Fast. Stop playing like an idiot. Stop playing goddamn Irelia and Akali, alright? Stop playing Kiana, and I hate to say it, stop it. Can't do it. Do you want to win, or do you want to have fun? That's what you need to ask yourself in the mirror right now. Because you're going to go through some torture doing this, but if you're sick like me, your fun is bringing pain to your enemies, making sure they have zero. Tommy Shelby. He drops down. Karma. Chemtech Putrefier has been done now. Of course, that's going to be applying Grievous Wounds to the enemy. Not much healing coming out from the Akali, from the Philios, Lee Sin, the Yone, the Rakan even. Beautiful setup. That's going to pay dividends later on. So do you see how this fits into any team comp? It provides your team with what they need. Nobody wants to provide the shields, the healing, the anti-heal. Karma provides it all. It just fills the gap that every team wants. There's literally just never a bad situation for this. And now it's grouping time. Honey, time to group. R's up in 10. Akali thinks she's found a flank. And you can see he's identified Hecarim as the carry, 7-0 with Death Dance. So you'll usually just see him spamming shields on that thing. I don't even think Hecarim's going to die this game. Huge. There's a huge bot lane wave somebody needs to get. I hate when no one goes down and eats this. Maybe Hecarim the pony would get it, while Magi tries to save his team. He's currently 1,600 gold ahead of the Akali. Rakan finds the engage. We don't have flash. We don't have flash. Stoppy. Shield. That's one mistake that he's made this game. You're not allowed to position like that, and he gets caught. Wandering in the river alone with no vision. That's what happens. Even if you're a 2000 LP player, it still happens. And hopefully that makes his team... I mean, that's going to make his team a little bit vulnerable here. You wouldn't want to give kills over to Zukil. I think he hit... What did he hit? Was he 1,600? Or 1,700 last season? Hecarim grabs the red away. What's the dragon looking like? 2 minutes. Gonna be a Cloud Soul, it seems. What are we at? Getting there with the Moonstone. We'll see in these fights coming up. I do not doubt it. Max Q, then E. And here we go. Should see the Hecarim flanking behind. Magi's sitting on vision, but the Hecarim should be coming in the pony. And here we go. Put the shutdown onto the Rakan. These shields are getting ridiculous. And when he does get Medjais pretty often, and when you get the Medjais and the AP from that, you're unstoppable. You can start early Nashes because your team will not take damage. Just follow your carries around at this point. You stop farming at around 20 minutes. So you really shouldn't be farming at this point. Go and farm if it's there, but mainly try and give it to your super carries like the Ezreal, the Hecarim, the Yasuo. As they do start the Baron. Oh my god, Hecarim went a little bit too far in. Magifelix can't quite get to him. You see, he doesn't actually move in and risk his life either. AoE shield if he needs it. Up in 5. Focus. Oh my god, they started Nash. Are they crazy? Here we go. Ready for the R engage. Enemy team looks for the engage. Oh my god. Dude, they are going to win, maybe? Pop in the shields. Jesus Christ, dude. What is that fight? Look at the shield, look at the shield, look at the heal. Oh my god. Q. You do not do damage, so be very careful. He wants to hunt the Lee Sin here. Oh, Q doesn't land. Lee Sin flashes, it's not enough. Catch you later, buddy. Ezreal suicides on the other side of the map. I don't know why he kept going. I couldn't tell who was going to win that fight. I'm pretty sure we shielded like 50k. Yep. 1,500 total healing. And then bonus healing shielding at 3,100 from here. Only stacking up. Enemy team does get the dragon though. It's the hourglass in the 3rd item slot. And usually items like Deathcap here are not that great, guys. You don't have enough AP to really make it work. I guess later on with Gathering Storm and if you had a Medjais, a Deathcap would make sense, but otherwise just go for realistic items. Defensive items like the Hourglass, you can't go wrong. Shadow Flame. Enemy team just keeps spam pinging the goddamn Baron. Aphelios is doing work. Minecraft Steve, must like that game. Coming through mid lane here. He's gonna have to hurry the hell up. Hecarim looks for the engage. Pops the E onto the Hecarim. And Heck's gonna drop. Magi in a bad spot. Yasuo not contributing at all. And they're trying to 4v5 this bad boy. Yasuo. Yasuo! Popping shields. Look at the shields. Look at the shields. Look at the shields. Look at the shields. Look at this. Just gonna keep spamming it. Focus. Now they're gonna start it up. Lee Sin. This could be good. AoE shield gets the bait. Wind wall is phenomenal. Moonstone now at 4,000 bonus healing, 2,300 bonus healing. Total healing, sorry. Oh, God. As we get some more cooldown reduction. And it's starting to make sense why he's able to climb with this strategy now. It kind of just saves your shit teammates from making bad decisions, doesn't it? They make bad choices and he sits in the back line and says, here you go, buddy. Here's a shield, here's a heal. Here you go. And just do that over and over until you've won the game. Do not side lane and do not think you have damage. Play around the carries. Give your team the support they need. No, thank you. Zookill pretty useless here. Enemy team needs a Serpent's Fang. Why do they not have... Can anyone build a Serpent's Fang? It's only really Lee Sin. And you can't really apply it that well. Tommy Shelby looking for the play. Rest of his team just working towards that mid. Dude! Holy shit, Tommy! As the team just runs down mid for the end, the hell? It's like you have an extra member just because of these bloody shields. Look how confident they play. Look at that. I'm like 0-second cooldown. Ekra moves in. Karma didn't get the shield off. Enemy team are looking for their hard engage. We have to run now. Or do we bait? Karma gets flash kicked. Hourglass has been procced. Ezreal coming through. Pops the shield. Kali! Cute. Goes wide. I hate this so much. You just edge the enemy team in. Nice flash there by Zookill. Does get Magifelix. Let's see if Tommy Shelby's able to answer back. 1v5. Absolutely no chance. Ezreal waves goodbye to his buddy. Oh my god! Can't get out of this one. Can stall for as long as he can, though. And he ends up dropping down. 6,000 bonus healing and shielding so far. What's that? About 3,000 gold lead now for the Karma. How much healing? Healing reduces 3,000. God. Dragon has been picked up. Look at these top laner builds. Just copying each other's homework. And I don't know if they want to fight. Do they want to try and ult? Without the Karma. It might not be smart. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Let's see if the boys can... all they want to. The boys? Nah, not worth it. Thought maybe they were trying 2v4. 2v3. Looking like the next item is Cosmic Drive for the CDR. What is Izzy? How much is it? It's a 411 shield. On a 3.88 second cooldown. Then obviously you get more. In the extended fight, the healing and shielding is increased by what? Is it 40 to 50% maximum or something in a long extended team fight from Moonstone? Restore 70% of the... Increase your heal and shield power by 7% to a maximum of 35%. Plus the 5% from Revitalize. But that goes to 10% on low health. And you restore 70 health to the most wounded nearby ally. Every 2 seconds. Jesus Christ. Never falter. He just sits back. Baron. What is it? 25 seconds. This should be the game-ending fight. It's only a 1.5k gold lead that separates them. As we have finished the Cosmic Drive. What's our haste at? 126 ability haste, so 56% cooldown reduction. And everyone's going to stay full health here. Lee Sin looking for the steal. Oh shit. Magifelix is caught. Guys! Huh? Yeah, really balanced. Look at the shield! It's his whole health bar. What's the point in doing a lot of damage in one rotation when you can just get shielded it on a 3-second cooldown? Who cares? Gives speed, gives healing, gives everything your team needs. Karma mid, Karma top. Rush your Moonstone, rush your supportive items. Look at this, guys. Group up with your team and just try to make as little mistakes as possible. You should come through with some free dubs. It's quite sickening to see, but I think that this is what it was needed to break 2000 LP. Hopefully Magifelix is able to get it done in the next few days, spamming it. I will keep up to date and keep watching it. But until next time, boys, thanks for watching. Good luck in your games. Go and abuse this shit. Like, it's just stupid. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.